Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Tonight, one season comes to an end in one of the most historic places short track racing has ever called home. The Mystic Super Late Model Tour has arrived at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway for the 12th and final round of the year. And while the championship battle has already been settled, there is still one final race left to win. Last week at the Milwaukee Mile, Adam Holston officially locked up the championship one race early, completing a season-long run to the title. Tonight, Holston gets a race without the pressure of points hanging over his head. But for everyone else in the field, a victory at Nashville would be the perfect way to close out the book on 2026. But tonight, racing aside, Music City feels different. Earlier today, Tennessee lost one of its greatest icons. Dolly Parton unfortunately passed away here in the Music City at the age of 80, leaving behind a legacy that stretches far beyond country music. From her songs, unmistakable personality, philanthropy, and lifelong connection to the great state of Tennessee, Dolly became a symbol of the state, recognized around the world. And tonight, just miles from the heart of the city she helped make famous, we remember a Tennessee legend. This evening also comes during an uncertain chapter for the place we race at tonight. Just like we mentioned last night for the Legend season finale, the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway has survived generations of change, and supporters continue to rally behind the Decline to Sign movement in the effort to ensure that racing remains part of the fairgrounds for generations to come. For decades, these walls have heard engines roar. These grandstands have watched legends race. And tonight, another field of drivers gets the opportunity to compete on the same historic ground. There is no more points to save. There is no next week. There's only one final chance to win in the Mystic Super Late Model Tour. Adam Holston is your champion. The rest of the field wants the final trophy. And tonight, we race while remembering one of Tennessee's greatest legends. One more race, one more night in Nashville, and one final green flag. It's the 2026 Mystic Super Late Model Tour season finale at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. And the final race of the season starts right now here on the Green Flag Racing Network. Good evening, racing fans, and welcome to the historic Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway here in the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside myself again is Jonah Espy. So we're bringing you coverage live of 200 laps of racing as we round out not only the Mystic Super Late Model Tour, but the Green Flag Racing Network's coverage of the Mystic Racing League. Let's take a look at the starting grid tonight. Here from the fairgrounds. It's going to be Braxton Weiss on pole position and Evan Gilmay lining up second. These two drivers had an amazing battle for the finish of the Legends cars last night. So hopefully they can try to duplicate that tonight and give us another barn burner. Noah Hubbard, Skylar Dixon, row number 2. Skylar Dixon, they're running that new Dodge Charger body. See Luke Barnes, Andrew Shobe running in row number 3. Alex Young and your champion, Adam Holston, starting on row number 4. Dominic Rossi and Reggie Keem starting row number 5. Michael Wade, Brad Collier, row number 6. Andrew Warner, Brendan Medrios, row number 7. Brandon Willard, Austin B. Taylor, row number 8. And Dave Billings rounds out your 17 car field here in the Music City. It's going to be a good one, folks. We got 200 laps of racing left here in the season. It is stage racing, so those stages are going to fall on lap 75 and 150. It's going to be a good one. 17 cars, one of the biggest fields of the season. Coming here in the season finale, we're looking to end off this season on a high note. And what better place to do that than the second oldest active racetrack in the country. Started out as a dirt horse racing track in 1904, then quickly made the switch to stock car racing, hosted the NASCAR Cup Series throughout the 70s and the 80s, is home of the historic All-American 400 race in early November. But tonight, we add our name into the history books for the season finale of the Mystic Super Late Model Tour and the Mystic Short Track Series. Pace car is off. Braxton Weiss leads us to green. We're racing in the final race of the season here at the fairgrounds. We're green. Oh, huge crash in the back. Already caution out. Chaos on lap 1. All right, let's take a look at the replay here. Figured out what happened. This was definitely on the restart. You see a stack up there with the 9 on the restart, causing the 28 and the 9 to go around. Or the 25. My mistake.
Yeah, and one thing to note about just drivers, I went through the whole points standings leading up to this race, and there is one driver, I believe, if I am correct, that is making their Mystic Racing debut. And that is the number 4, Skylar Dixon, who's in 4th place at the moment.
Now we take a look here at Skylar Dixon there in that 25 machine, that new Dodge Charger. See as we ride around here. Lights on the pace car should be off here shortly. Yeah, caution laps do count, so even ticking under caution here, we are flicking through laps, getting through the race. As you see right there off to the left, that is what's left of the fairgrounds. Flea markets and expos and stuff like that are held there behind the grandstands here on iRacing. Still reminds what was left of Tennessee State Fair that has since moved to Lebanon, Tennessee. And there sits the Nashville Soccer Club's Geodis Park, the largest soccer purpose stadium in the country. Currently at the center of controversy with the whole restore the fairgrounds movement and trying to shut this amazing racetrack down. But as long as racing fans have their way, we're not going to let that happen.
Yeah, and you mentioned the fairgrounds moving to Lebanon. Well, it went from one Nashville racetrack to another as the Nashville Super Speedway is over in Lebanon, Tennessee, as we get ready to go racing once more.
Yeah, pace car's out. Green flag is out. We're racing. Great start there for Braxton Weiss. He's very bumpy there on the inside. Very abrasive racing surface here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway.
Oh, and then we got a spin.
Kevin Gilmite around. Hard into the outside wall. And the caution flies.
Man, I listened into the driver's meeting and I told him, hey, you're my pick tonight. And look at what he goes and does on lap 6?
Yeah, lap 6. Take a look at the replay.
I mean, our winner from last night.
He's just getting it loose off the top there.
And we mentioned briefly during the Legends race last night, in which Evan did win, that this track, it is bumpy. It is treacherous. It's almost a crash. Was that Luke Barnes that almost went around?
I believe it was, yes.
Hubbard? We mentioned how bumpy this track is. I mean, I mentioned how the bottom was a little more bumpy, but the top is also bumpy. And so these cars, they can easily just get sideways if you're on the throttle too much.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's even more like that in real life now in 2026. This is a scan from 6 years ago. The racing surface hasn't been fixed or repaved since then. This is an old abrasive surface. And so these cars have a real hard time here running the bottom. You can see the bumps, how aggressive the bumps are in real life if you ever get the chance to come here to Music City, to the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. I remember when the Cars Tour came here in April, those cars were all over the place, those late model cars. It's such a bumpy track. It really is like an old abrasive Bristol, the way the track's laid out. But Bristol's smooth. This is not.
I mean, Bristol is still a little bumpy, but
not as bad as this.
Not as bumpy here.
That's part of the challenge of the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Part of what makes this track unique. See, lights on the pace car are out. We are 1 to green.
Okay, so 17 drivers out here tonight. The maximum points a driver can get is 85, with the minimum being 30, with it being 17 drivers. And that's saying no stage points, no bonus points, and just finishing dead last.
Well, points aren't a concern here as the champion has been decided. We're just racing for a win. Pace car is off. Green flag out. Great start there for Braxton Weiss. Side by side for second between Noah Hubbard and Luke Barnes. The two twin Odas from the late model stocks under different manufacturers. See the 62 running a little bit high there, allowing that 04 to get a little bit of a run. Here comes Skylar Dixon, the newbie, the underdog, currently riding right behind this 04 machine. Running on board now. Caution out. Evan Gilmite, Dave Billings involved.
And not just Skylar being his first race. It is the first race all season with the driver with their first name starting with an S.
So oddly specific. Why do you know that?
Because I wrote down the whole entire points.
Yeah, you see the 14 here, Dave Billings. He gets loose at the bottom and stacks up to 25 in the 68. Oh, you see the 25. He hit that outside wall, or that inside wall pretty hard. So unfortunate situation there for those two drivers. Brendan Menderos is out. Brad Collier in the 28 sitting on pit road. See very heavy damage to that 14 machine of Dave Billings as he brings it down pit road. Very tight getting in here. It's a very tricky pit road to enter. As he cuts through part of the legend track we were just on last night, brings it down pit road. We got 50 to go here in stage number 1. Braxton Weiss looking like the favorite right now. Jonah Espy, your favorite, obviously having a little bit of a hard time here at the start of this race, sitting back in 14th. Spun from second on lap 7, just got involved in caution number 3. See, lights on the pace car are out. We are 1 to go.
Yeah, I mean, I know points aren't everything, but that battle for second place is up between Braxton DeWeese and Brandon Willard. Those are the two guys fighting for second and third. Fourth place, I believe, is locked up by Tommy Ryan. So he was second going into Milwaukee as we are ready to go back racing.
Green flag back out. We're racing. Riding on board Braxton Weiss here. Side by side, Dave Billings, Brad Collier. They kind of sorted out. Hornets that's here in the back. Oh, you see almost 3 wide here at the fairgrounds. The 51 there. Riding on board Noah Hubbard as he takes the lead. Side by side for the lead. Caution out. Noah Hubbard, your leader. As they wreck here. That's your champion, Adam Holston. Whoa! Oh!
Upside down. Upside down. Watch out, everyone. Unbelievable. I mean, good thing he won the championship a race early.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay here. Let's see the wreck. Let's see. Yeah, that's Dave.
I think that's a separate incident.
Okay, so you see Adam Holston. Oh, he gets loose off the corner.
Just help. Got help from it.
Let's ride on board here, Dave Billings.
See, just try. Oh, I mean, I would not put that on Dave Billings because the O2 or the O2 should have either A, spun back around earlier, or should have just waited for Dave to get by.
And as we're here in the Music City, we have to talk about Dolly Parton. I mean, so influential, not only to country music, obviously a country music legend and an icon, but also so influential here in the state of Tennessee, especially out east in Sevierville, which y'all know is the Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg, with Dollywood out there, and the Imagination Library, and all of the money she's donated and the scholarships and everything she's done for the state of Tennessee and country music. What a legend. I mean, obviously had a little bit of health problems recently, but I don't think any of us expected that, especially today.
Yeah, one thing we didn't notice on that restart is Noah Hubbard got by Braxton DeWeese.
Pace car off. Noah Hubbard took the lead here right before the caution. Now he's challenging Braxton DeWeese. Great flag out. Oh! 76 around.
Oh my goodness.
Caution out once again. Stack up on the restart. All right, let's take a look at the replay here. I think it's just another stack up, but Dave Billings involved once again.
Oh.
Oh no, the 5. You see the 5 getting a bad start there, and then the 76 just gets plowed into.
And Adam Holston has officially DNF'd from the race.
All right, Adam Holston, your champion, already out on lap 27. You see lights on the pace car are off. We have 1 to green. The 62, Noah Hubbard, still maintaining the lead. Green flag back out. We're racing once again in Music City. Noah Hubbard out to a good lead. See Andrew Show, Boston B. Taylor, they're battling side by side. Field single filing out. 5 of Michael Wade side by side with 68 of Kevin Gilmite.
Squirrely.
Yeah, getting loose off those bumps right ahead. Andrew Show, Boston B. Taylor, they're battling side by side.
Oh, contact.
Whoa, 69 around, and the caution's out again.
And Gilmite is in it again.
Take a look at the replay again. Yeah, you see the 69 just coming up, making contact with the wall.
Numerous cars on pit lane for damage. Drivers are not allowed to change tires. They're only allowed to change tires at the stage breaks, which are lap 75 and 150. And so, yeah, if we ever see drivers on pit lane not at those cautions, well, they're facing damage. And they double up.
Yeah.
Ready for a restart. I think. Maybe not. Yeah, lights are still on the pace car. Now they double up. Couple laps. We are closing in on halfway through the stage. In the zone, green flag, we're back underway. Oh, little contact through the leaders in turn 1 and 2. But no Hubbard's able to get clear.
Tyler Dixon showing his strength. He's trying to pass Braxton Weiss.
Might be thinking, hey, maybe Braxton's conserving his tires unlike the others, but I don't know.
Could be. Oh, almost contact. That 25, he's pushing hard. Caution
Oh, yellow's out.
for the 9.
And Noah Hubbard puts in the fastest lap of the race.
Take a look at the replay. Oh, it's this 68 again, making contact, sending the 9 around.
Oh,
I do want to emphasize here on the 8 of Braxton Weiss. Let's right on board here. Tell me if you notice anything with those wheel movements.
oh. For the most part, they're pretty smooth. He's a smooth operator.
Look how Lucy is coming out of the corner. Bunch of drivers coming up pit road, getting damage, fixed tires, etc.
I wonder if we're gonna have enough cautions to where we're gonna want a caution counter. This was this number. I don't even know. 6 or 7. We are only halfway through stage number 1. This might be the longest race on the year at this rate. So we're doubling up, getting ready for yet another restart. There will be 35 laps to go in stage number 1.
Green flag back in. We're racing once again. Good restart there for the 62. Noah Hubbard trying to get super late model win. Last race of the season. See the 25 there for Skylar Dixon. Like side by side.
I was going to get to the inside of Braxton DeWeese off the corner.
Braxton getting loose coming out of the corner.
And he's cleared.
25 shoving him up here. Whoa!
Whoa!
Real loose off the corner there for the 04. Shoves Skylar Dixon down to 4th. Here comes the 5, Michael Wade on the inside.
You gotta think maybe Skylar burnt up their tires pretty early. Caution. Might be. Could be Evan again.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay and figure out what happened.
Oh, I wasn't even looking. I was a guess. Gonna say got loose.
Yeah, it makes contact
Oh,
at
no
76. Gets loose, it makes contact.
I think got tight and made contact. See Skylar in the pit lane.
Yeah, Evan Gilmite having a tough time tonight. I honestly think he's just pushing the car too hard. He still has the 3/4 of this race left to get back up to the front.
100%, yeah. we're going to restart with 27 laps now in stage number 1.
Free flag out.
Oh, and a good jump for Luke Barnes on the bottom. He's going to be side by side with Braxton DeWeese into 1. He might get clear.
Side by side, Luke Barnes, Braxton DeWeese. The Twin Otas showing their strength here at the end of the season. What a sight to see.
Yeah, definitely. The inside, it's shorter route, but the outside's got the momentum. So they're going to be side by side for maybe a few more laps. I mean, they're not really losing time to Noah Hubbard, even though they are side by side.
Coming to the end here, stage number 1, racing the lap 75. The 8 and the 04 still side by side. See, Noah Hubbard has about a second now to Braxton DeWeese, starting to pull away here. 20 to go here at stage number 1.
And Noah's pulled to about a second gap over Braxton DeWeese as Braxton has gotten clear of Luke Barnes. Noah's running low 18s at the moment. I mean, almost everybody is.
Oh, sliding. Oh, Michael Wade up in the wall.
In the air. And he flipped a few weeks ago at Oxford. So another big airborne crash for him. He was in 4th. What happened?
Take a look at the replay here.
The car is destroyed. Oh, contact!
That's net code.
Oh, that's how he got the front end damage.
I believe.
They were gonna make contact anyways.
Oh, that's bad net code.
I've seen worse. I mean, like, look at the angles of the cars. They're gonna make contact.
That front bumper kind of just
Came off by itself.
pops off.
And then bang.
Evan Gilmite involved in another one.
Oh my goodness, Evan! Come on, buddy.
Already a fourth of the way through the race on lap 62. Got about 14 to go here till the end of stage number 2, or till the end of stage number 1.
Yeah, I think mileage-wise, this is the longest race of the season. So as expected, it's going to be a race of attrition. Who can last the longest? Who can keep their car clean? Right now, those guys, Noah Hubbard, Braxton DeWeese, Luke Barnes, Austin Taylor, Brandon Willard, just to name some, have kept out of trouble so far. I mean, look at Luke Barnes. He started. Look at Austin Taylor and Brandon Willard. They started back in row 8, and they're restarting 4th and 5th. So we get ready to go with 12 to go. Another good jump by Noah Hubbard into turn 1.
Side by side, Luke Barnes, Braxton Weiss again.
Oh, big slide off too for Luke Barnes. They're like 4 wide back there.
Yeah, they straighten it out though. We stay green.
10 to go here in stage number 1. Weiss getting to the bumper. Noah Hubbard. 6 to go here in stage number 1.
Yeah, Braxton and Weiss, let's ride on board here. Gonna look to the inside, nothing yet. See Braxton Weiss, he's right there. That's up, there we go. Side by side, here we go.
Gonna be 3 to go in the stage at the line.
Oh, contact!
Oh, he might get back to him.
Contact again! 62, he's still there. '62 looks to the inside. I keep doing that. There we go.
Oh, sideways! He saves it. But I think that's going to lock up the
Holston
stage.
B. Taylor, though. Look at that deep dive in the inside. Oh! Saved it.
Ah! They're crashing.
Dominic Rossi does not save it. Dave Billings involved. Green?
There we go.
There we go.
And that's going to be the stage. Wow.
Braxton DeWeese wins stage number 1. Right up till the end. All right, let's take a look at the replay here. Let's take a look at this kind of crazy wreck where the 51 saves it, the 42 gets spun, the 76 goes airborne.
Yeah, and then the caution comes out once it's all clear.
Yeah, look at this save by Austin B. Taylor, making contact fully sideways. Checks up the field, but yeah, checks up the field, but he saves the car.
Looks at everyone gonna come down pit lane. Almost not everyone. Skylar Dixon stays out.
Interesting strategy.
Very. Not the only one though, as Brad Collier also stays out, and DeWeese is going to be the first one off pit lane. I think he got 2 tires. He came out way ahead of the other guys. Collier's going to come into the pit lane now. I mean, I mentioned Skylar was in the pit lane earlier. Did Skylar break the rules? I don't know. I wasn't looking. You're only supposed to take tires under stage yellows. But we'll see. As I think we will restart with 70 laps in stage number 2.
And currently pacing around here, racing now to the end of stage number 2 on lap 150. Green flag back out.
Back racing, tire spinning.
Yeah, tire spin there about the 25, getting really loose. Like Braxton Weiss to be right on his heels. Brad Willard, Andrew Warner battling side by side. Luke Barnes all the way down to 8th now. Oh, Alex Young getting loose. He saves it. Noah Hubbard down to the bottom looking for the lead again. Braxton Weiss is there. Almost 3 wide. Deep dive by the 62. Caution out. It's going to be for Michael Wade.
Who was in the lead at the time of caution?
I believe Skylar Dixon.
At the line it was Hubbard, but I guess... Oh. Uh-oh. Did Hubbard get it? When it goes to the last timing loops, and I think they cross the line right before the yellow. So yeah, I think Hubbard is in the... Hubbard's in the lead now.
Let's see. I want to see where we... Okay. So the caution comes out here. Yeah. By that much. Alrighty, see. The sun's still out. We may be racing in the night. See the clouds kind of coming in and out.
Get ready for a restart.
Green flag back out.
Oh, Deweese!
Braxton Deweese all the way down in 13.
He spun the tires. Unbelievable.
All the way down to 12th now. Now Noah Hubbard, Skylar Dixon side by side. Evan Gill might back up to 3rd.
Unbelievable. What a comeback.
Hornets S tier, Brandon Willard, Brad Collier. Dominic Rossi, Brad Collier battling side by side. Braxton Weiss up to 10th, starting to make his way through the field. You see Braxton Weiss up to 9th, approaching the 33 and the 99 now. Oh! The 33 up in the air and the caution's out. What just happened? Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, see Austin B. Taylor hitting the wall really hard. After the caution. You see the 33 come up into the 5. And then there's this incident with the 51 Austin B. Taylor.
Ross Taylor and Michael Wade are both out of this race.
Yeah, I think the 51 was just done. Frustrated.
And Andrew Warner.
Yeah, Andrew Warner also out. Down to 12 drivers now. You're going to see about 53 laps to go here in stage number 2. About halfway through this race. Yeah, Jonah SP, we're halfway through this race. Who's your one to watch as the pace car pulls off?
I mean, Evan Goldknight, he has worked his way back into the top 5. This is contact into turn 1.
I don't think that's how he's supposed to do the wall ride, but Skylar Dixon shoves Luke Barnes up into the wall. He's all the way down to 11th now. He has a meatball. Oh, that tire is gone.
Unbelievable.
All right, who's your one to watch?
Well, I was going to say, my one to watch is Evan Gilmite. He's worked his way from a horrible start to the opening stage all the way back into 3rd now.
I'm going to go Braxton Deweese. Very strong early on, working his way up through the field. It's time between Noah Hubbard, Skylar Dixon, and Braxton Deweese. Noah Hubbard has been consistently at the front all night long, fastest man on track. Skylar Dixon is racing hard and aggressive. But Braxton Deweese working his way through the field. He's shown he has speed. Let's see what he can do. Got 45 to go here, stage number 1. Noah Hubbard, Skylar Dixon still battling for the leads, almost like contact. Single filed out now. Only the top 10 remain on the lead lap.
The yellow's out.
Caution out. It's going to be for Brandon Willard, sideways on the track. Take a look at the replay. You're gonna see, he's gonna get down there to the bottom, get loose, make side contact with that inside wall there. We're gonna stack him back up. Got about 40 to go here. Stage number 2. Got about 90 to go left in the race. Braxton Weiss up to 9th. Never see pace car pulling off here shortly, coming out of 2. Noah Hubbard, Skylar Dixon, they're still battling here for the lead. Evan Gilmite with the comeback in 3rd. Do you think he's going to get loose again, Jonah, or do you think he's learned his lesson?
I think he's learned his lessons. I hope he can go get that win.
Green flag out.
And Luke Barnes has officially DNF'd from the race.
Down to 11. Whoa! Close call there for the 99. Now he's battling with Alex Young. Braxton Weiss battling with the 9, trying to move up into 6th. And he gets it done. The Interstate's Ford Mustang up into 6th. Currently chasing down Andrew Schob. Side by side, he's up into 5th. He's gotten past, now he's past the Pontiac Grand Prix 69 machine of Andrew Schob. Now he's in the top 5. Coming to about 30 to go here till stage number 2. Yeah, you see here, we're coming closer to the end of the stage here, lap by lap. The 25 still trying to chase down the 62. They're still within 2/10 of each other. Got that gap between Skylar Dixon and Evan Gilman anymore. See Braxton Weiss chasing down Evan Gilmite. He passed Dominic Rossi. He's up to 4th.
And as Braxton gets into 4th, we have come up to 27 laps left here in stage number 2. Skylar Dixon getting to the inside of Noah Hubbard, going into 1. And Hubbard's going to get back clear.
To go here, stage number 2. Yeah, still single file out throughout the field, grinding down the laps here till the end of the race and the end of the season.
Yeah, and about a couple, I think 3 laps ago, Noah Hubbard locked in the most laps led bonus with 5 points to Noah. And Hubbard has absolutely dominated the second stage since about lap 88. We're coming to 15 to go here in stage number 2. DeWeese's worked his way back up into second. He is hounding Noah Hubbard now for this stage win.
That's what I said. Keep your eye on him.
Smoke on the front straightaway.
He's getting hot on his tail now. Braxton Weiss, he's got loose. And it's like, all right, it's game time.
Oh, way wide for what? For Hubbard.
Braxton DeWeese out to the lead. Noah Hubbard all the way down in third now.
He just overshot 3 and 4. Now Dixon in the second. Unbelievable.
Nine to go here, stage number 2.
There is a very slight chance that these leaders will catch lap traffic before the end of this stage.
Yeah, they're getting close. See Dave Billings over here. Or Brent Willard over there. There's Braxton Weiss. 6 to go.
And I mentioned a couple laps ago there was smoke on the front straightaway, so I have a feeling one of those two drivers may have gone a little sideways and blocked it down, but was able to keep going without a caution.
Could have
Maybe
been.
both. Because I think I've seen smoke twice in this run. But definitely the longest green flag run we have had this race. We will the longest we will have all race long. So we've gone green almost the entire stage as we've got 5 to go. Skylar Dixon is not backing down without a fight. They're closing in. I mean, Braxton's got a choice coming to 2 to go here in the stage. Does he go and try to lap those drivers ahead, or does he stay where he is and risk getting passed by Skylar for the lead and the stage win? I mean, I don't think there's enough time for Skylar to get there, coming to one more lap in the stage.
Yeah, I don't know. But maybe Skylar will stay out just like he did before. Try to maybe throw some strategy into this white flag for stage number 2. Braxton Weiss. Oh, he's trying to pass Brandon Willard here at the end. Try to lap him.
Oh, and he backs out.
Not going to work. Oh, side by side. Brandon Willard's going to stay on the lead lap. And Braxton Weiss sweeps the stages.
And with Willard staying on the lead lap, that's going to allow Dave Billings to get the lucky dog.
Caution is out. Got 49 laps to go here in the season. See a ton of drivers already coming down pit road. These 3 drivers staying out.
Now I think Braxton may have gotten screwed over there because he was. Yeah, see, Reggie's gonna come into the pits, but I think Braxton And Skyler may have gotten screwed over as the pace car had not caught up to him until they got to turn 1.
Oh yeah, they couldn't come down pit road. I don't know. That's going to be interesting because Braxton and Skyler are going to be not on fresh tires and everyone else behind them is.
Deweese and Dixon both were able to get to the pit lane, but it's gonna be I believe, yeah, Hubbard and Yomite on the front row here for the restart. It's gonna be 44 laps remaining in the season as the sun sets slowly. And green flags, we're back underway. Great jump for Noah Hubbard. He's got multiple car lengths ahead of everyone else. A very spread out restart there. Not so much the big pack that we have been seeing all race long.
Let's run on board here.
You got a 4/10 jump. The gap's already 6/10 between first and second.
Run on board here with the 8 of Braxton Deweese. Coming under 45 to go. Oh, Evan Gilmite in the wall. Braxton Deweese up to second. That's the fastest lap.
Yeah, I mean, he restarted back in like 6th or 8th or something around there. I think he restarted 6th and he's already into second. Only 2-3 laps in. He's on a mission.
He's gaining. You see, he's gaining. He's under 4/10 now, coming to 37 to go. Oh, here we go. These drivers, they're side by side. Even though the pace car screwed the 8 over, he's not done yet. Still side by side. They're still battling, coming to 32 to go here. Whoa! Braxton Weiss almost wrecks it. And Braxton Weiss gets it done, but the 62's not done yet. He dodged out of the inside. He's there. Contact! Hit the round! And the caution flies. What an incident. The caution comes out here. Braxton Weiss. That's race over. Oh my God. Another netcode incident.
Brandon Willard, he would have a good opportunity to capitalize and maybe take away second place, but Braxton swept the stages. He all but maybe I think he basically clinched second place in the points unless Brandon Willard can go and win this race. I think that Deweese has secured second in the points.
I'm trying to see here. You see there's that... Is it netcode? Yeah. And then you see there's this incident here. Another really bad netcode incident. I think that's what takes him out, is that second really hard hit.
I mean, I know we don't really do in-race interviews, but I'd like to hear Braxton's side of the story on that one.
I wouldn't. I imagine he's not very happy. Yeah, Braxton Weiss, that's his race over. The favorite coming into this wrecked out with just 28 to go.
And we're going to restart with 27 laps remaining here at the Nashville Fairgrounds.
Green flag out. Noah Hubbard out to a good lead. Look at Evan Gilmite. He's still running without a front nose. Now that is short track racing at the Nashville Fairgrounds if I've ever seen it. Still being competitive without a front nose. Moving down to fourth now, right behind the 25.
Yeah, he's closing 25 laps remaining here at the Nashville Fairgrounds. Look at Dominic Rossi. He is up into second. We haven't talked about him all night long.
Yeah, Dominic Rossi showing his strength. Skylar Dixon there in third. And we go by fourth. Reggie Keem fifth. He's still looking for his first podium. We could potentially see him get his first podium of the season in the last race. They're in that number 9 Dodge Challenger machine. Oh, Evan Gilmine running low. I think that damage is starting to affect that Ford. That's Chevy. That's a Chevy, I think.
Man.
Skylar Dixon all over the back bumper here. Dominic Rossi.
And I would say, oh, Noah Hubbard could just cruise to the end. No, Skylar is on their way. As yes, I think, yes, Evan Gilmine into the pit lane. And that might be day over. Yeah, Evan Gilmine, day done.
Under 20 to go now. 9 drivers remain. 7 of them on the lead lap.
Uh, 18 laps remain here at the Nashville Fairgrounds, and Noah Hubbard's got 1.3 second gap over Skylar Dixon, but Skylar is closing little by little, inch by inch. And as I say that, Noah pulls away again.
Yeah, Noah Hubbard has a gap of about 1.2 seconds now.
Yes, Braxton Deweese is officially out of this race.
Braxton Deweese, the favorite going into this, officially out. Got taken out just a few laps ago by Netcode Hard Racing between him and currently your leader in 62, Noah Hubbard. And Braxton Deweese telling a different story. Currently very frustrated. Very hard racing between these two drivers. 62 did kind of come up into him a little bit there. Netcode was involved. Definitely going to be some hurt feelings after this one.
And speaking of, it looks like Brandon Willard, he is in the pits. It might be day done for him. Definitely a shot at something better is probably out of the cards, as we got 10 laps to go here at the Nashville Fairgrounds for Noah Hubbard. Yeah, Skylar's going to need a caution to get any shot at beating Noah with 8 to go. The gap is almost 2 seconds.
Yeah, coming to 7 laps to go here. It's been a great race for the 62. Noah Hubbard going to be shrouded in a little bit of controversy. Braxton Deweese sweeps the 2 stages involved in that incident here with the 62. And now he gets a shine. Even though Braxton Deweese won the stages, the 62 has led a ton of laps tonight. So bring up the laps led title. He's led 148. That's the most out of any driver tonight by a long shot. Coming to 5 laps to go here, rounding out the season with the barn burner at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. As I mentioned earlier on in the race with the decline to sign movement, this is exactly why this historic racetrack needs to be kept. This isn't just on iRacing, the amazing racing product you're watching. This is how it is every single time you pack up the family and go to the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Amazing racing, especially on the Legends track. Always a great time. One of the best short tracks in the country. The second oldest short track in the country. And a track I think NASCAR could be at very soon. As long as the Nashville government gives the green light and allows SMI and Bristol Motor Speedway to come in here and do all the necessary renovations they need to do. I think it's very much possible that NASCAR could return to this great racetrack and prove all the naysayers wrong and finally solidify the safety of this track. But for now, we keep on racing. It's what we do best. But coming out of 3 and 4 here on the virtual Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, Noah Hubbard takes the white flag. 1 lap to go here in the Mystic Super Late Model Tour. What a season it's been. From the Milwaukee Mile to the Fairgrounds, to Southern Nationals to Slinger. We've seen great racing and domination throughout the season. And as we crown the champion of Adam Holston, Noah Hubbard wins the final race of the Mystic Super Late Model Tour here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Dominic Rossi rounding out your podium. First podium of the season for him.
And on debut, Skylar Dixon, P2.
And what a race. Burn it down. Take a look at the finishing results here. Noah Hubbard wins the Mystic Super Late Model Tour season finale at the Fairgrounds. Skylar Dixon on debut. Dominic Rossi round out your podium. Andrew Shobe, Reggie Kim, your top 5. Dave Billings rounds out your lead lap cars. Alex Young, Brandon Willard, Evan Gilmite, your top 10. Braxton Deweese, Luke Barnes, Andrew Warner, Michael Wade, Austin B. Taylor, Adam Holston, and Brendan Menderos rounds out your 17-car field. Time for some post-race interviews. Finishing in the 3rd position tonight, Dominic Rossi. Let's bring him in. Dominic, it's Robert McKay, Jonah Espy here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
All right, coming home with I believe this is your first podium of the season. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, first podium of the season. What a race for you. How does it feel to end your season with such a high note here in the Music City?
Oh, no, it feels good. I mean, that race is really all about survival. So, I mean, I knew I had some speed. If I can get up there, I could probably run with them. But, yeah, no, feels good for sure.
Yeah, you were at the front all day long, survived the chaos. How do you think you're going to correlate this success to future short track series here in the Mystic Racing League?
I mean, honestly, this league has gotten me a lot better on short track since that's what they run a lot of. So, yeah, no, it's all good practice. Hopefully I get better.
Yeah, well, it's been amazing watching you all season long in the Legends cars and the Super Lates, and hopefully we'll meet again. Thank you for joining us, and
Thank
congratulations. You. Go celebrate.
Appreciate it.
Next up on debut, Skylar Dixon. Skylar, it's Robert McKay, Jonah Espy here in the GFRN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I can hear you. How y'all doing?
Good. Must be going real good for you. Not winning. getting a podium on debut, finishing second. How does it feel?
Feels all right. It feels pretty good. I mean, I don't think I did it without issue. I think I had a few run-ins, but I mean, it was a fun race. I mean, I just wish we could have been one better. Just needed one more restart. I felt like on the short run and medium run, I was just as fast as Noah was. I mean, I kind of had to save his life a bunch of times there near whenever me and him were battling for the lead.
Yeah, I mean, you were great all night long, getting a ton of speed in. Do you have any prior super late experience? Because you seem really comfortable behind the wheel tonight.
I mean, a little bit. I mean, I run it every now and then, but this is the first time I've ever probably like ran a super serious, super late model race.
Well, it definitely didn't look like that. Go celebrate, and hopefully we'll see you again. Take care.
I appreciate it, man.
Coming home with the win, Noah Hubbard. Noah Hubbard, it's Robin McKay, Jonah Espy here in the GFRN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Coming home with the win, rounding out your season on a high note here in Nashville. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. You know, feel like we had a decent car that race. We were a little tight on the long run. That kind of hurt me there. And then we had that contact there with Braxton. I'm not quite sure what really happened there because from in the car, it kind of felt like I never really felt any contact, to be honest with you. I never felt anything. And I went back and watched the replay there. It looked like a very weird spin. Like, I'm not quite sure if we touched or not because it doesn't really look like it did. And it kind of, just watching how his car spun, it looked very weird, to say the least.
Yeah, obviously, Braxton accusing you of intentionally making contact. It looked, when we went on to the replay, it was a little bit of a mix of you guys just honestly making contact and a little bit of net code. You said it was a really weird spin. There's the net code that got him loose, and then there's that really weird net code that kind of, I don't know, aggravated the spin. I'm trying to think of the word here. Kind of made it worse. So overall, it's a weird incident. Netcode was an issue tonight, though. Did see a couple incidents. Just these older cars on iRacing. How do you kind of combat that?
Yeah, because when I went back and watched it, we might have made a little contact at first, but enough for him to save the car. And then it's like his car just like completely spun around. Like, it was like very weird. I don't even know how you would explain a wreck like that, to be honest. And yeah, he was definitely mad about it, which I mean, I would be too. But I mean, I don't feel like there was, we're racing for the lead, and I don't really know if there's really much you can do about it, especially if there's netcode involved. There's not really much you can do either way. But yeah, I've never really had it play like such a big factor in the race because, I mean, obviously it doesn't sound like that was the only instance that happened during that race. But so like at the end there, we were about 20 laps ago. It's just hard battling for the win. I kind of had a run, so I was obviously going to take it to try to see if I could regain the lead or get side by side with him. If it was earlier on in the race, obviously I wouldn't have did it. But he's got a right to be mad. But I mean, I'm not quite sure what else you could really do about it.
Yeah, currently actually looking live at the replay, trying to find the point of contact. You see Braxton running low there. You come up a little bit, and then there would have been contact regardless, but what really caused it was a netcode incident, which gets Braxton Weiss loose here.
And it did some weird stuff to his car if you look at it.
Yeah, and then once he was already pretty much sideways, there seemed to be another kind of weird incident here where it just shoved the back of the car even more out.
Yeah, because he was pretty sideways there, and then when his front, it never actually touched my rear, but whenever you see that, it just absolutely just spun the car all the way on around. If it would have touched my rear, it would have, you would think, overcorrected the car to go head on into the wall, but it kind of just spun him on around.
Yeah, you can see here, if you look at the rear chase camera angle, contact is never actually made.
It's right stairs, like right whenever it started to do the weird, like where he like spun all the way around.
Yeah, right there, and it just that's where I was confused there.
Yeah, I'm sure we probably would have got like, I did drive down a little deep, but if anything, it would have just been like a slight, like getting him up the track, a little bit of a door, not what happened.
Yeah. Regardless, still a great finish for you. I know it comes with a little bit of, not controversy, but a little bit overshadowed, but overall great finish for you. Go celebrate, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Take care.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And last, but certainly not least, our champion, Adam Holston. It's Robert McKay, Jonah Espy here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, we talked about it last week, locking up the championship early, just like how the Legends series played out. Consistency was key. How does it feel now that you had a point of reflection?
Feels pretty good. Not really the note I wanted to end the season on, getting wrecked out pretty early there, but not much you can do about it. And that's why we build these points leads from the consistency, like you say, throughout the season, so you can afford a bad race here late. So I'm definitely feeling really good about it. That's 2 in a row now.
Yeah, without further ado, let's bring in Brandon Willard, league owner, to officially crown you as the Super Late Model Champion. Brandon, take it away.
You guys got a copy on me?
Yep, got a copy.
All right. Man, what a season it was. What a night it was. It was definitely an eventful race to end our 2026 season on. And first off, I want to congratulate all of our competitors that supported us this season, and even the ones that joined halfway through the season. You guys are what made this series what it was. And I know we battled car count at times. We didn't have the greatest car count, but we had drivers that supported us, and that means a lot to us. At the end of the day, it's always quality over quantity, as they say, is what makes great racing. And I know people will look at tonight, and like I said, it was an eventful race, good and bad. But at the end of the night, there was Noah Hubbard winning the race. I want to congratulate Noah. Skylar Dixon had a great race. And how about Dominic Rossi? He's one of our newer drivers. He's been racing just about everything, and he's been improving each and every week. And I want to shout out Braxton DeWeese. Braxton, he had a great car tonight. Unfortunately, had some bad luck, but Braxton is one of our top dogs and just about anything he sits in. Anytime you see Braxton on the entry list, he's definitely one of the ones that you're going to have to chase. So I hate he had some bad luck tonight. He's frustrated. We've all been there. But I hope Braxton decides to come back and race with us full time next year in at least some type of capacity, whether it's super late models or something higher, NASCAR. But we enjoy having Braxton. But I want to talk about our champion, Adam Holston. Adam, I'm so proud of you, and I know you joined us. I think it was 2022 back on console, and you've been a staple driver ever since. And you're exactly what Mystic Racing League is all about. You're a true driver and a consistent driver. And I know we talked about that with Elijah Malpin last night in the Legend Series when we crowned him the champion. And it's kind of the same thing with you. You won the championship last year, and I know you had a little bit better stat sheet last year, but they don't talk about how you done them or how you won them per se. They talk about, at the end of the season, you holding that trophy. So you did a heck of a job, and you definitely represent the super late models. So congratulations on your championship. I'm honored to have you. You're one of our drivers that races just about everything. And through the good and the bad, I'm honored to call you a champion. I'm honored to call you a friend. So congratulations, sir, and go celebrate.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So also I want to thank our wonderful sponsors that support us. I want to thank Green Flag Racing Network for covering every lap throughout the season, through the good and the bad. And those of you watching the stream, I know Braxton DeWeese has diehard fans out there who support him, and we got some other ones that support us every step of the way. So we thank you guys. Hopefully you guys support us next season. And without further ado, I'm heading out for the night. Thank you guys. Congratulations to our champion and all of our competitors. Everybody have a great night.
Yes, thank you, Brandon. It's been an honor broadcasting the last Not just the super lates, but the late models, the legends, the street stocks, and we can't wait to see what holds in the future. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Adam Holston, go celebrate, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Take care.
All right, I'll see you next year.
All right. Well, I knew this day was coming, but I didn't envision it to come this fast. We started out in February with the icebreaker, through the good and the very bads. That's how y'all met us. Wasn't the best way to kick off our Mystic Racing League campaign, but we improved since then. And seeing these racing series evolve to what they became, and making the connections with the drivers, and just the great community that Mystic Racing League did, it has been an honor here on the Green Flag Racing Network to provide live coverage for the M&S Welding and Repair Street Stock Tour, the Hudson Auto Works Late Model Stock Tour, the Mystic Legend Cars Tour, and the Mystic Super Late Model Tour. Hopefully this isn't the last time, but it is for this year. This has been the Green Flag Racing Network's production of the Mystic Racing League, more specifically, the Mystic Super Late Model Tour. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside myself is Jonah Espy. And we'll see you on the flip side. Take care, folks. Have a good night. I decided not to do it tonight.
Yeah, mine was gonna be interesting.